What's up y'all, my name is Jesse with Greatt Builds, and in today's video I'm going to show you how to build some farmhouse nightstands or end tables. I like to start off by getting all of my main cuts out of the way, that way I don't have to go back and forth to my miter saw. For this nightstand, all you'll need is 3 1x4s and 2 2x3s to create one end table. I decided just to get some 1x4 furring strips as they are quite a bit cheaper than the standard 1x4, but they do tend to be a bit more beat up and rough looking. So if you're looking for a more clean cut look, I would go with the basic 1x4s. Since I already had the stain and the nails, this build came out to just under $15 before taxes, which makes this a really low cost compared to what these could sell for in your local markets. The measurements for this nightstand can vary depending on the size you need them to fit in, but mine measured at 23 inches wide, 26 inches tall, and 21 inches deep. Because of my specific dimensions, I had to rip down the last 1x4 to get it to fit evenly on the top. If you want to avoid this, just make the depth of your table divide evenly with 3.5 inches. And here's a quick cut list you can screenshot for future reference. Once all your pieces are cut, we can start putting this table together. I start by laying out 2 of the 2x3 legs and grabbed a 23-inch board for the top brace. Use a scrap piece of 1x4 as a spacer on each end to get the correct placement, as the side braces will be flush with the legs. To give the wood a stronger connection, I place some Titebond wood glue at the end of the joints along with some 1.5-inch brad nails. Once you get the brace lined up, place 4 to 5 brad nails on either end. For the bottom brace, I used both that small spacer as well as a 1x4 on its side to give it a 3.5-inch space from the bottom of the legs. After both braces are nailed down, just repeat the process for the opposite panel. Now that both panels are finished up, lay one panel down and place some wood glue on each of the joints to attach the side braces. When nailing, be sure that your hand isn't near where you are nailing to avoid any surprise guests in your fingers. Just repeat this process on all 4 corners, placing 3 nails on each side of the brace, then grab the other panel and align it right on the top. Once the next panel is lined up correctly, place 3 to 4 nails on each end of the brace, wiping away any excess glue that may have squeezed out. Next, I grab my sander with 150 grit sandpaper and sanded down all of my wood slats that'll be placed both on the top as well as the lower shelf. Since I'm going for a more farmhouse look, I went with a walnut stain and sealer and gave all the boards a nice light coat. If you're wanting a deeper stain, just let it sit on the boards a bit longer to let it absorb more into the wood. For the base, I won't bore you with watching paint dry, so here it is all painted up. Next, I grab my top slats and place them tight against each other, leaving no gap in between. Just line up all your boards and nail down both the front and the back first. This will make it a lot easier to nail down the middle slats, keeping the top nice and square. For the bottom slats, I just placed both ends down flush with the supports, then evenly spaced the middle boards in between. Once those boards are attached, your new end table is complete. Be sure to leave a comment in this video if you plan to make some on your own, and also don't forget to send me photos of your builds to my Instagram. I really appreciate you watching this video, and if you haven't already, please consider subscribing and liking this video, as I will be uploading a lot more fun beginner DIY videos as well as a bunch more reviews. Thanks again for watching. Take care.